Everyone heads to the lunch table to seat themselves. Padre Damaso and Silva offer each other the headset by the end of the table with fake kindness. Ibarra tells stories of his time spent abroad, where he reveals that he has been to many countries and has learned a lot of other languages and cultures. Ibarra realizes the feast was prepared in his honor when he is received the meatiest part of the tinola. This enrages Padre Damaso even more, and the Padre starts to taunt Ibarra with his haughty and bitter comments. Ibarra simply remains calm. A while later, Ibarra stands up to leave. Capitan Tiago halts him, informing the young man that the love of his life, Maria Clara, will be arriving soon. Ibarra, however, takes his leave, but promises to come back again the next day. Ibarra is now walking the streets of San Diego when Teniente Guevara catches up with him. Don Rafael's enemies gauge up on him, accusing him of killing a tax collector, being a heretic and filibuster, insulting the priests behind their backs, and many more. He was convicted and placed behind bars. Teniente Guevara tried to help him by getting Don Rafael a good lawyer. When Don Rafael was about to be set free, he died inside the prison cell due to the sickness he had developed during his captivity. Crisostomo Ibarra visits Maria Clara at the Calle and Wague. They speak privately at the azotea about the years that they have not seen each other. Ibarra strives to prove his love for Maria Clara by showing her the old leaves that had been given by the girl 7 years earlier, while they had gone swimming with his mother. Crisostomo Ibarra and the servant arrive at the San Diego cemetery to look for the grave of his father, Don Rafael Ibarra. After failing to locate the grave, his servant asks the grave digger for help. The grave digger replies that he had dug up the body of Don and planned to bury in the Chinese cemetery, as instructed by Padre Damaso. Since it was raining, however, he says, he threw the body into the river. Angered upon hearing the account, Crisostomo leaves. Crispin and Basilio are sacristans of the church at San Diego. The two are worried since the sacristan mayor and the curate has accused Crispin of stealing 2 gold pieces, and he was to remain in the church until the money is returned. Crispin also complains about the frequent beating and whipping that he receives. After ringing the church bell, the sacristan mayor beats Crispin to make him confess to his crime. Sisa arrives at her house and finds the Guardia Civil looking for her sons. After vainly searching for Crispin and Basilio, the Guardia Civil decide to arrest Sisa in order to compel her sons to surrender and return the money they have stolen. Due to the anguish and public humiliation Sisa suffers, she becomes insane. Basilio arrives home wounded by a gunshot fired at him by the Guardia Civil. Basilio tells his mother that Crispina stayed behind the convent because the curate accused him of stealing 2 gold pieces. In his dream, Basilio sees Crispin being beaten up and killed by the curate and the sacristan mule. Ibarra and Maria Clara, together with their friends, go fishing at the lake. In one of the fish cages, the men discover that the fishing nets have entangled a crocodile. Ilyas followed Ibarra, jumps into the lake, successfully killing the crocodile. Doña Consolacion, the alferez's wife, calls Sisa to sing, but proceeds to maltreat her by whipping her when she refuses to dance. The alferez arrives, stops the whipping and calls his servant to feed and clothe the insane woman, who is to be treated by a doctor hired by Ibarra. Don Tiburcio, Espadanya, and his wife Victorina, together with Linares, a distant relative of Padre Damaso, arrived at the house of Capitan Tiago to treat Maria Clara. Doña Victorina speaks highly of Linares, telling Capitan Tiago that he has come to the Philippines to seek work and to find a wife. The fake Dr. Espadanya prescribes some medicines for Maria Clara as they wait for Padre Damaso to arrive.